Can't hear. Well, that's a good
Well,
thing.
I can. My quickly has something to say about that. Thank you.
Right. Thanks.
Much more better up.
Yeah, better? Okay. So here's a statement that the Talmud makes, an opinion, an authoritative opinion, which looks at Jewish history and divides up our entire historical experience into a cycle of 6,000 years, followed by a Messianic age lasting 1,000 years. 7,000 years is considered one cycle in potentially many cycles of history. That's this opinion in the Gemara. The Kabbalists argue as to how many of these 7,000 year cycles have already transpired. Some suggest 2 have transpired. Some suggest we are the 7th, the last. But you have this argument about these cycles of 7,000 years, which means that the concept of creation until the end of Jewish history is potentially at its longest 6,000 normal years, followed by 1,000 years of Messianic era. So 6,000 years is our historical experience. Says the Gemara, those 6,000 years should be carved into 3 major eras. 2,000 years of, listen to the expression, you might recognize it, 2,000 years of tohu, nothingness, 2,000 years Torah, 2,000 years Mashiach. That is a statement in Masechet Horayot Tafsir Aleph. Now, that statement begs the question as to how we understand this division. Simply put, it works like this. When you define something as nothingness, tohu, you obviously don't mean physically, because the world was created in 6 days, and it's good props. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff happening. So it must mean that on a religious, philosophical level, there was nothing until monotheism became the mainstay of human experience. Which means it took 2,000 years from the beginning of time until monotheism became a well-known system. And in order to demonstrate this section of 2,000 years, which is going to be the focus of our drosha, I'm going to ask you to turn to page 53 in the Arshkal Chumash. Takes you a little back to where we are on the Pasha Shavua. It really takes us back to the end of Pasha Noach. But it's a diagram that can give us at least some sort of a reference point. Now, when we look at the chronology here that is plotted on this timeline, so this is what you see. From Adam until the flood, you see that the first dotted line, 1,656 years. So, civilization model A was from Adam through half of Noach's life, culminating 1,656 years in the Jewish calendar. The world is then destroyed. Noach survives with his small family, civilization is reborn, and they have a second opportunity to create a society